High School. Today is September 14th. It is a B Day, and we're filling our day with Pride 2.0. So that is personal purpose, respectful relationships, individual integrity, disciplined decisions, and enthusiastic engagement. It is Feel Good Friday. So you sent your messages of thanks or appreciation to Mr. Novak to share out, and now we're going to read them live and on the air. So, from Mrs. Burns and Mr. Petrini, thank you to Morgan Cooper. She volunteered her time over the summer to work on SGA initiatives and to keep us organized, and you can thank her for putting together the basketball games that you will see during homecoming week. Mr. 2 says thank you to Shannon Grieve and Douglas Kaplan for keeping cool heads in a crisis situation, and to Ms. Kyle Janney for going above and beyond for the welfare of a student. Ms. Ayers says, I would like to send a shout out to my student aide, Catherine John. Catherine is beyond helpful to me and my co-teacher, Ms. Sawada. Not only does Catherine complete random tasks for us, but she also helps the students in our period 3. And yesterday, Catherine totally exceeded expectations by giving up her own Lions time so that she could help some of the freshmen in our class. Ms. Curtin asks, may I please give a shout out to Austin Roberson for his patience and professionalism, and a shout out to Esther Olulana for her persistence and conscientiousness. Yes, Ms. Curtin, you may give that shout out to Austin and Esther. Ms. Greffin says, a big thanks to Gabby Montgomery Green from Mrs. Greffin for all her hard work after school on costuming for the musical. Quote, you rock. Mr. Kaplan gives a shout out to Julia Croft, 10th grader. She is a superstar, excelling on all of her work and serving as a great example for others to follow in American government. Ms. O says, I would like to shout out Kaylee Hoffman for being a team player in class. Kaylee went above and beyond to help her classmates who are absent catch up without me asking. I'm getting the wrap it up sign. We have too many good people. All right, one more. Mrs. Wasick says, thank you to Kaylee Jacoby, Charlie Margarita, and Jaden Pecoraro, who came in to help me for 3 hours the week before school started to help set up the choir room. There, we got it all in. I'll throw in one extra one. I don't care about the time. I say from the administration, thank you to all students, because we've seen firsthand and heard from teachers that this year, even I think perhaps more than others, we see students demonstrating that pride, following the expectations, offering up improvements every single day. So we love it. Keep up the great work. Speaking of improvement, on Monday, as a heads up, at the start of third period, we are going to practice our first lockdown drill of the year. So we just want to make you aware of that. We will be practicing that drill, and we'll give the expectations and the specifics. Talk to your third period teacher, okay? But that'll be on Monday, the 17th, coming up. That's all the time I'm allotted anymore. Have a great day. See you around.
Good morning and welcome back to our Friday show. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Sean. We have a great show for you today, but first, please stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Hey Sean, do you know what I really hate to do in the mornings?
What do you really hate?
Look for a parking spot here.
Oh yeah, that really sucks.
But we have Officer Lilly here today who's going to talk to us about parking.
So Officer Lilly, what is the situation about parking?
Thank you for letting me hold this mic. Good morning, Howard Lions. Well, the ones that drive here at Howard High School already know about how the parking is at Howard High School. So just remember, when you're parking at Howard High School, you must have a pass when you're parking at Howard High School. Juniors, I'm sorry, but you're not allowed to drive. Many juniors drive every year, and in the past, we have not been able to do anything about it. But this year, we're able to give citations, courtesy of Howard County Police. So this year, parking passes, if you do not have one, I will start handing out citations as of Monday for $50 citations for juniors that are driving. If you're a junior and you do drive and have a parking pass, that means you've already received permission from Dr. Saunders. So I already have the names. I will be calling some of the juniors down, and we will be discussing why you should not be driving at the school and try to prevent you from receiving a citation from me. And just to elaborate just a little bit more, seniors, good news for you, that once we figure all these things out with the juniors, we will be probably selling more passes to the seniors, parking passes. Thank you.
Well, Lions, that's all we have for you today. We hope you have a football Friday, and we will see you next week on Howard 360.